Well, that got interesting quick. I usually enter the river right over there. I usually walk alongside of a field up here, but the farmer who owns the field is there right now with his tractor doing farming things. And I felt like I didn't want to like bother him and walk around his field like that when he was there and he's working and stuff. So I came a different way, and now I'm sort of on the wrong side of the river in a way. This is sort of the deep end of the river. This is where you put your fly out. So I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to pass here. I know you're able to pass like a little bit farther up, but it's gonna be really hard to get there. So we'll see. And this is not something you should take lightly either, because you don't want to take in water into your waders. That's no fun. All right, wish me luck. We did it. Now I need coffee and sourdough bread. So we are in Ljustorpsån right now. This is a river here in northern Sweden that my dad has been fishing for 50 years, if not more. And I've been fishing it for about 1 year. I started fishing in it properly last year, and I fell in love with it hard, probably the same way my dad did all those years ago. Well, I know he did actually, because he kept a journal back in the day, like back in 84, 85 or something, which is pretty cool. And I can definitely see what he was talking about. But yeah, it's a pretty small river. It's fairly long, but it's pretty narrow in most areas. And I fish pretty much exclusively grayling here. I have accidentally caught a little trout, which was really cool, a brown trout. But it's not really something I'm sort of hunting, although I would love to, but I don't really know how or if it's super possible around where I fish here. But yeah, this is the first time I'm here this season, and we'll see if we're gonna be able to catch some fish. But first of all, we're gonna need a little breakfast. Well, it's more like lunch now, but a little homemade sourdough bread and some coffee. And I just heard a fish over there, so I'm gonna finish up here real quick and then get to fishing. I can just feel it. This is the one. This is the fly I catch my first fish. found one. On this sort of, I think it's like an ant imitation. The last fish I got, which was in November, I got one on this. I was trying all sorts of flies, and then I was like, let me just try this black one and see what happens. And I got one. I've been trying a couple of different flies now, and I was kind of feeling the same way. Like, let's try the ant one since it worked back in November. And it kind of did, but then he got, you know, a little picky after that. So we're gonna try to swap it out, maybe something sort of similar but different. See if he likes that. I'm gonna try something different. That fly is just so, it's just so small. I don't know. I'm not feeling it at all. This is the one. I can feel it. I felt it on the first one, and the second one, you know, I felt it on all of them, but this one I can really feel it. Here we go. Fish incoming. Give me 5 casts with this guy, and we're good to go. Right there. A little too close, I think. There it is. But a little further up, I think. Maybe. Oh well. Oh yeah, that's a pretty nice one too. Heck yeah. Oh, first one of the year, baby. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Probably one of the biggest one I've ever gotten here. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. There you go, buddy. We're on the board, baby. That was nice. That was the nicest grayling I've ever gotten. It was pretty big, or big, but you know, for what I'm looking for. And it was thick. And it was beautiful. The fin was like, I don't know. I've never seen them like that before. And it was beautiful. Caught him on this guy right here. Looks a little battle scarred right now, but some sort of, don't quote me on this, but it's like a parachute atom or something. It might be a completely different fly, but something that's like sort of sits above the surface and below it a little bit. So this part kind of sits above and this is sort of floating right below it. So it's a very versatile fly basically. But yeah, that was nice. That was real nice. I wonder if that was the one that was on the ant imitation thing right before. I think it was, because it was at the same place. That was literally my last cast before I was gonna move on and go a little bit further down and then kind of come back, just let it rest for a little bit. I think I even said something like, oh well. And I was like, let's just do one more cast and I'm gonna keep going. And it was just, got him. First one of 2026. That made all of this worth it. I came down here and then went over here and looked around and then sort of went all the way over there and was able to cross. It was quite the pain, honestly, and I was considering just calling it and leaving because I don't know, I wasn't feeling it, sort of, and now it's all worth it. Cool. We're gonna celebrate with a couple of bites of some sourdough bread. A celebratory coffee would be nice, but we're out. I love this place, man. You're not gonna catch the biggest fish ever, but you're almost always alone. And if you catch fish like that, I'm happy with that. I don't need them much bigger than that. I've only been fly fishing for just over a year or something, and yeah, I don't need them bigger. Happy with that. Heck yeah. Pumped. Had to show Dad, obviously. He called right away and said that's one of the sort of bigger graylings he's seen in a while here. Like this is that was the size that he used to get like back in the day. So that's pretty cool. It's time to call it a day. Would have been cool to catch another one, but it has been pretty slow. Haven't been seeing a lot of rises all day pretty much. So I think I'm just gonna be happy with having caught my biggest grayling of my life. It's also important to know when to call it and be a grown-up, because you do have responsibilities usually. I have a dog that needs walking and I have work that needs to be dealt with and stuff like that, and I'm tired. I didn't realize how tired I was until just now. I'm really tired actually. Biggest grayling of my career so far.